Hello there, guys. Welcome in the next episode of Alan Wake. In the previous episode, we met up with the kidnapper, we experienced some technical issues, and then we tried to come back to Barry, but it was time to end, and I did end the episode on a big cliffhanger. And that's what we're gonna start with today. Let's go.
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need... a week.
Not done?
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me?
Yes, I get you.
Well, he obviously didn't write the manuscript. So, he's just bluffing.
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
I guess I can fight them a little bit. The running animation is a bit weird on the stairs. It's like it's slow and it's running in a bit in place.
Ow! I'm so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimney. This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
Oh fuck. Okay, so they do attack us. Fucking bird. Okay. I don't know if I can kill them, but I do know that I can scare them away. Maybe flare will work. We'll just wait. Oh hell yeah! That did work. Okay, there's more. Okay. I mean, maybe normal flashlight, normal flares will work too. Let's just use at least one more. It seems like the best weapon for them.
Barry, you can open the door now. They're gone.
And knowing this game, we're probably gonna lose our ammo soon anyway.
Hey,
Ammo
Al,
and the weapons.
I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
I know.
See you soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the old dear diner.
Good girl.
Come here. Pretty please. Can you
Another
tell
copyright
me
strike.
where I am?
I got it for like 2 of the first episodes for like this one song that was used for a couple of seconds.
I need to get my
And now it's gonna be the same shit. It's gonna get locked in Russia, probably.
and the shadow.
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI.
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
I do like that every episode kind of ends on a... I mean,
Come on, mister. I'll take it.
I guess a little twist. It's nothing special, but it's like it ends on a high note, I suppose. It does give it like a feeling of a TV show.
Rose's trailer.
But I don't know, man. He's like the Alan Wake says he has the writer's block, right? But it's I don't know. I don't think it's such a big deal, to be honest. Not being able to write in 2 years. It's, I don't know, I don't think it's such a big deal. To be honest, it's not that hard to write, you just have to force yourself to it.
Just follow me. It's not
And
far.
just not get up till you finish writing. Like after these few pages, that's what Stephen King does actually. He said it himself that he writes.
Listen, I got things to do. This place don't run itself.
Yeah, right. That he writes like sits down and writes 6 pages a day and doesn't get up till he finishes that. And I think there is like a lot of truth to that because I did
give me
try
a
writing
break,
too.
mister. Can we just get a move
Come on, let me speak. So yeah, I did try writing too, and I do think there is some truth in that. There is definitely, like, the creativity just comes when you force it to. Like it won't just come randomly and make you wanna write. This you can wait like months or years for that, and it might never even come. You just have to make it come.
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook store. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Well, mister, this here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh, yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Hey, this is really good. Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry? She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al? Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What? What?
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
Is that Barbara?
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
Who was that guy in the TV? That's what
I felt
interests me.
nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
Wow. Shirley is a fan.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials? Thank you. A nice day. Come back soon.
Barry was out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
You're right.
My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
I told ya, it's pointless to even save up the ammo. Like, it just goes away. Like, not even every chapter, it just can, like, something can happen in the middle of it, and poof, all of it is gone.
Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
It does make me wonder, cause like, they did, cause Barbara, she made Rose knock Alan unconscious, right? So, and like she was telling Alan about finding a muse and that he needs a muse. So I'm thinking that maybe Barbara is the muse, and maybe Barbara is making Alan Wake write the manuscripts that he doesn't know about, and he does write them whenever he's unconscious. At least that's what I think. That's what it looks like. Who's that? Oh,
Oh, you're gonna get it now.
that guy.
God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Spillane!
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Give it up, Mr. Wake. Come on.
That, I mean, that was weird. Like, okay, they might have gotten like a call that Rose has been alone with these guys for a few hours, but straight up shooting to him, I mean, that's going a bit overboard. I really hope there's something more behind it, because otherwise it's kind of stupid.
Stop running! We have the suspect in sight!
Okay, men, keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to make it through here.
Oh, damn.
Guess we have to watch out for the flashlight.
on, guys. We need to head him off.
Another manuscript page. And a checkpoint. Nice.
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
Hello. The story starts making sense. Wow. What was that?
Come in, Agent Nightingale. This is Sheriff Breaker. Over.
Nightingale, over.
What on earth is going on?
Where are the people?
Fired at Wake, and he didn't have a gun. You almost hit a civilian instead. Over.
There's something there. Another manuscript page, I believe.
Rose didn't know how the strange old lady got in her trailer, and she looked wrong somehow. The woman showed her teeth in an approximation of a smile and traced a finger down Rose's cheek. "Pretty girl," she said. Rose felt as if she was falling asleep, but her knees didn't buckle. The crone spoke in a whisper, her words ice cold and dark in Rose's ear.
The suspect was last sighted running along the shore of the east-west search the area. Stay sharp. This way.
They're probably gonna get killed off by the dark presence. I think that's what it's called.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
It does interest me, like, what kind of a creature that oh my god. Fuck. This is stupid. It does make me wonder what kind of a creature that is. Because, like, at first I thought it's just a shadow that lives inside people, that possesses them. But it's more, it can actually destroy things on its own.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Such a dumb way to die. Jesus. I mean, the lights are good.
You on the ground. Hold it right
Okay,
there.
they just fucking shoot at me.
Nowhere to run.
That's... Are there enemies too, or what? Okay, I'm just gonna keep running. Because the chopper just disappeared. Okay, I guess the chopper is gone. No more need to worry about that. Please give me a gun and a flashlight.
This is Jane. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over.
Thornton here. Jake, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They just put up a fight.
I could see the lights of the radio station in the distance.
Sit down and give me that. Jane, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Oda Scotch about him, if you know what I mean. Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh yeah, I'll bet he does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
I guess we won't see Buddy for a while.
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine. Unnatural shadows clinging.
Oh, shit.
Was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get
Jesus.
through without a light.
That was light. That was loud. You can use that.
There was no power to the searchlight.
Okay. I guess I can. Jesus. Maybe my volume is up too high. Finally. Maybe my volume is a bit too high. Because I do get startled by those noises.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Team 1, come in. Over.
I wonder if the flashbangs work the same as... Oh yeah, they do work as just as the flare gun. But then we don't even have a different weapon. Then we don't even have a gun, so our possibilities are a bit limited.
And here's another call. You're on KBFFM with Pat Maine.
It's no Peabody, Pat. What's on the
Oh, there's more of them. Thankfully we do have a bunch of flashbangs. Fuck. Top guy takes like 3 grenades to take him out.
Touched by the dark presence, Rose was lost in a dreamland where everything was drawn in black and gray crayons. The old lady had promised her that all her wishes would come true. She would be Alan Wake's muse. She was smiling so hard it hurt her face. She crushed a bottle full of sleeping pills into the coffee. Deep down inside, she was screaming in terror.
Okay, so I guess I was a little bit wrong. The old lady wasn't Alan's muse. It was supposed to be Rose. I was thinking that's an item. We're getting close. I'm glad that I was actually going in the right direction. I had some doubts about that. Nice. Okay, I think that's enough for today. Yeah, so I was gonna go. Bye. See you next episode, whether it's gonna be Alan Wake or a different video. I might start recording from PS5. I don't really know what game yet. We'll see. So yeah, bye for now. See ya.